Hi, my friends. This is Miss Alexander, and today our learning intention is that we will learn about coding events using input from the mouse or keyboard in TechSmart programs. We're going to know we did this by our success criteria, where I can demonstrate how to check the distance from a user's click using hidden treasure for a green. And then I can demonstrate success by having my program run without a bug. Let's go look at our program. We have hidden treasure here, and we're going to check the distance from the user's click. While hiding from the Fire City guards, Jitterbug collected some priceless treasures. It tried to keep these discoveries secret, but the heroes eventually found the stash. So we're going to go ahead and go look at our code and see what we have. The first thing we want to do, as always, is run our solution. And it's only because we want to know what we have to do. So let's go look at that. So Jitterbug found an amazing treasure. It's located at 730 and 528. Try to find it. So 730 and 528. Let's try right there. You just clicked at 531 and 316. So let's try here. I found it. That was actually kind of fun. You click until you find it. Let's go back and see what else we need to do. We're going to go look at our features. So, our features, we're going to, Jitterbug goes to a random location with its treasure. There's an introduction. When you click, the game prints where. The game prints how far you click from Jitterbug. If you click near Jitterbug, it appears with the treasure. And then remember, the solution only shows the features. It doesn't show the challenges. Remember, my video also just shows the features. Here's your first challenge that you get to do. The game says if you're getting warmer or colder. When Jitterbug appears, it makes a sound and jumps up and down. And then the game says how many clicks you took. This looks like a lot of fun. Let's go look at our code and look at that side of the game. So right here we have all of our project, our scenes, and our sprites. And then over here it tells us how we're doing it. It has the solution that we ran and then the description. I'm going to hit the word next and it shows us our features. And then it shows us the challenges at the bottom. Remember, I only do the features. Here we go. It says hidden treasure. The first thing I'm going to do is click on Jitterbug. So right over here, grab Jitterbug. It says create a new event before program starts. So we're going to go to our code assist and click timing to get before program starts. And then I have a set random X and a set random Y. So I'm going to go to our variables and I'm going to grab two variables because I need two of them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight random X and I'm going to control C it. So over here, when I go and write it, new variable, control V, all I have to do is go this and put in the underscore. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the random underscore and control C it so that when I go and do the Y, I need to just write in Y. So I'm going to control V and then put in my Y and hit OK. And now we're going to go to math because it's green and it says random whole number. So I'm going to go to the math and right here, random whole number. And I'm going to grab two of these. I need 0 to 1018, 0 to 1018, and then 325 to 573. 573. Okay. It's kind of cool. Now, something I do want to point out is right here it says 1 of 5. So there's 5 sections in what we will be doing in this video. And then right now in the first section, we're working on the first part of it. We're going to go to the second part now. It says after 0 seconds. So again, we are at timing. And we need to get after blank seconds. So right here we'll put 0. And then we're going to set my center X and set my center Y. and that's in motion. So I'm going to grab one of each, and then we're going to do random X and random Y. These are our variables, they're red, so we'll go to variables. And we'll grab the second one that looks like the puzzle piece. And then we will change the variable to match random X and random Y. Random X, random Y. Now I'm going to go to the third section of the first. After 0 seconds, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this, Control C, but we need to go to junk heap. It's the exact same thing. So I'm going to go back to project, click junk heap, Control V, and then place this in. Now we can test it. Okay, I'm hoping it's working because it's not showing us, but that's okay. Let's keep going. So we're going back to Jitterbug. Add to after 0 seconds. So right here, we'll go back to Code Assist, and because it's light blue, we're going to do some printing. So I'm going to grab print, because that's what it says, print Jitterbug, and I'm going to grab this piece over here and bring it in. And then we're going to print again. Now this time I'm looking at the print and I'm noticing the 1, 2, 3 ampersands, which are the and signs. And I know that I have one right here, so I'm going to quick grab this piece. But I only have one, and it looks like I need 3. 1, 2, 3. So right here I'll go into the gear, and I need to add a couple more. So now I have 2, and it said I remember 3. So there I have 3. We're going to start off, it's located, and then we need random X. So I'm going to go to our variables and grab a variable here, make it random X, and then there's a comma. So I'm going to grab the comma, and then right here I'm going to grab another variable to say random Y. And then we'll grab the text again and hit print and grab try and find it. Now we can check this out. We're at 2 of 5 and there was no extra sections. So let's go and test it. So right now it's still not tracking what I'm checking, but it is showing us our introduction. Here we go. We're now on the third section, and if you notice there's no dot, so it's just this one. We're still under Jitterbug when mouse button is pressed. So we're going to go to key and mouse to when space is pressed. We're going to change space. Oh, we don't want this one, my bad. We're going to delete this one. When mouse button is pressed, we're going to go to the mouse input instead of the keyboard. It's okay. Remember, sometimes we make mistakes. Another thing I noticed was mouse X and mouse Y. So I'm going to quick grab a mouse X and a mouse Y so that I don't have to come back this section right away. But I have some prints right here. So I'm going to go to text and grab the print. I print a blank. That means just put the print in. And then we're going to print this. So we're going to grab another print. And oh, look, I have the 3 ands again. So we're going to go right over here, grab this little piece, go into the gear, and add 2 more parts. So I have the 3 ands, the ampersands. We got you just clicked. That's what it says. Mouse X. Oh, we need the comma. Make sure I follow along, comma, and then mouse Y. And then we get to check it out. Let's see what happens. It says it's located at 158.382. You just clicked at 225.319. So I'm going to go like this. 151. What was my number? So I can scroll back up. 158. What? 381. Oh, that's right. I haven't put in that it has to. Let's keep going. It was fun as I was sitting there. Add to when mouse button is pressed. Now we're going to set a distance. So right here, we're going to variables, grabbing the set, and we're going to create a new variable. And I forgot to highlight it, but I'm going to grab distance. And then we're going to set my distance from mouse X and mouse Y. So we're going to go to motion and grab set my distance to X and Y. But now I need to go back into key and mouse so I can grab mouse X and Y. So I'm going to go to key and mouse. Here's mouse X, and it goes in the X, and then mouse Y would go into the Y. Okay, now we're going to print. So I'm going to jump to text, and we're going to hit print. I'm going to put it right there. And then again, we have 2 this time. So I'm going to grab my and piece and go into here and put in one more part because I need 2 ands. See this? 1, 2. So that's just, oh, we need a variable. So we need distance. So I'm going to grab the variable, the second one, which is a puzzle piece, and change it to distance because we've now set it, and then pixels away. I bet it works now. Let's go look. 623 and 376. Let's try right here. 6. This is kind of cool. I just don't remember my numbers, but that's okay. You keep playing and keep going. It looks like we're at 4 or 5. We need one more section. And once we're done here, look, there's no other circles. Add to when mouse button is pressed. So we're at if, we know that's a decision, and it's also golden gold. If distance is less than. So we're going to go right over here and grab our less than. Now we got to remember that less than starts off with the 1 dot. It's closed. It's not the open side. Is less than 25. So I'm going to put 25, and then we got to go to variables because we're looking at distance, which is red. So I'm going to grab the second variable, the puzzle piece, and write distance. And then we're going to show junk, and then print. Let's quick go to looks because looks is purple. So we're going to say show me. And then we're going to grab another show me. And remember, it says junk heap. So I'm going to click here and grab right here, junk heap. I'm not going to create a junk heap. I'm going to pick the one they have. And then we're going to go to text so we can say print. Got it. Oh, put it inside. Because if not, you'll get lots of got it's. Now let's check it out. So 254 and 400. I'm going to go right here. Look, I got it. That's like kind of fun. Now, if I hit the next button, it goes into the challenges, and that's all up to you guys. Have fun, make mistakes, and learn. And as I always say, remember to smile, giggle, and wiggle. I'll talk to you later. Bye.